2014, the year filled with jump-scare horror games, countless indie titles, and AAA release mistakes. I am DeltaDox, and these are my top 3 games of 2014. Coming in at number 3 is Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight was made by Yacht Club Games and came out in the summer of this year. Shovel Knight is a 2D platformer with stunning and awesome music, gorgeous graphics, and gameplay that is out of this world. It was fairly difficult and tons of fun, but the reason this game isn't higher on my list is the fact that the controls were kinda floaty, but the wonky controls might have just been from the fact I was playing with the Wii U gamepad on the Wii U, and not with an Xbox controller on my computer. It was a tough decision on what game deserved to be on my number 2 spot, and I almost put this game at number 1, but I decided to put 1001 Spikes on my number 2 spot for my game of the year. 1001 Spikes came out early June of 2014, and it was originally made for Xbox Live Arcade, but the developer Nicalis made a shiny new remodel of it and added an extra spike. You start with 1001 lives, quite the hefty amount, but believe me, you are going to die. A lot. You are faced with the task of getting the key and rushing to the exit Super Meat Boy style. It has really fast respawn times and relatively short levels, but there are lots of tricks and traps that surprise kill you the first time you play through the level. The pixel art is fantastic and the lively chiptune music just adds to the great experience, but the mechanics of the game are arguably the best part of the game. The controls are super tight and responsive, and it feels stellar. You have a small jump and a big jump. Yes, they are 2 different buttons. At first it seemed odd to me, but it makes a lot of sense when you look at the level design. Each stage you complete feels like a victory, and gives you a sense of relief and accomplishment. 1001 Spikes is number 2 on my Game of the Year list, and deservedly so. Coming in at number 1 for my 2014 Game of the Year is, without a doubt, Football Manager 2015. No, but in all honesty, The Binding of Isaac Rebirth is a fantastic game, and this is coming from someone who has only put 4 hours into the original Binding of Isaac. I have spent 130 plus hours into Rebirth, and I loved every second of it. Rebirth has improved onto the original in every way, with controls, graphics, gameplay, and ridiculous synergies. It controls really well. The graphics improve onto the original by a landslide. It is no longer a flash game, and the music is pretty good too. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth is my number 1 game of the year, and deservedly so. Rebirth is a truly fantastic game, and I will be playing it all throughout 2015 as well as the remainder of this year. Thank you all for hearing what I have to say about my top 3 games of the year, and in the comments I would love to hear what you put on your list, or if I missed a game that you feel should be on the list. I am DeltaDox, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next year in 2015.